paid group's great, but you got to get people there. So one of the things we've done to get people there is have weekly calls. So if I come over here to the free group and you go to the calendar, we will do a webinar once a week. Okay, so on these webinars, let's say I get 10 people and one person books a call. Well, in a month, that would be an extra 4 calls. And let's just assume when these people book a call, they're ready to buy. That'll be 4 more high ticket upsells. Okay, that's just a random number. In the paid community, here's what's cool. So in the paid community, we have a mix of groups, people who only pay for the community. So it's $14.97 for a year. And then we also have one-on-one clients. Well, if you come in here, we actually have all of our Zoom calls live in here. Here's what's cool. If they're not a one-on-one client, but they can come to these calls, the staff or the account manager can coach them and then possibly get them to ascend. So it's a win-win. So that's how we will set up the calls, or how I suggest you set up the calls, is in your paid community, you will allow the paid members in the group to come on those one-to-one group calls. Okay, they don't get private calls, just group calls. And then in your free community, do weekly webinars. And what I would do is have maybe 6 webinars about different topics. So for me, it might be offer, leads, lead nurture, sales, fulfillment, upsells. And then I will rotate those webinars after I've built them, so I'm not constantly having to create new content, because after 6 weeks, more than likely, you're gonna have a lot more new leads, and that will be a new presentation for the people that come to that call, right? You don't have to constantly be trying to create stuff. You can, obviously, but guys, as you build and scale a business, there's always a million things to do. There's YouTube videos, there's Instagram Reels, there's sales calls, there's managing the team, there's hiring, there's training, there's so much stuff. So the more you can keep stuff simple, where you don't have to constantly have to recreate stuff, the better it's gonna be. So that's how I would set up the calls if you're gonna run them inside your group. Now, you may have noticed this, but another easy way to pick up a lot of cash, just have links to your different offers and services. So as someone comes through here, they have a way to book a call, okay? They have a way to get a free trial with Skool. I get paid out on that. They have a way to start a 7-day free trial with our white label, go high level software, Elite 360. And then they can also get a referral of $300 just by getting someone to come in this group and pay, okay? Pretty easy. So the benefit of that is now I can make more money with the same amount of clients. And that's kind of the thing you want to do, is if you can get, 100 leads, and you get some of the leads to pay for the high ticket, some to do the affiliate program, and some to come into your white label, go high level, or whatever it is you're selling, that's where you can really start to liquidate ad spend. And the goal is, if you can liquidate ad spend, if you can spend $100,000 and make $100,000 before any high ticket sales, then everything after that is profit. And that's really what I'm really trying to do here. But monthly recurring revenue doesn't really work. That's why you see me selling a yearly option. And in the yearly option, I offer a free call. So since November, since doing that, I've had about 160 calls. And from that, we've had about 15 or 20 people upgrade to a $98,000 program. So the irony is that's making me the most amount of money by offering a Zoom call or a 2-hour in-person session for $14.97. It's been absolutely phenomenal. Highly recommend it.